The words stressed, stressed out, anxious, burnt out, uncertain, unwell, those words have been sort of constantly inundating us. And why is that? Because we're going through a pandemic. And because of that and all of the changes related to that, we notice that we have higher instances of mental health and unwellness. And these numbers and statistics that are coming out, reports from the last year, year and a half, are really quite tragic. And so when we think about our stress management, our powerful coping strategies to deal with uncertainty and stressful situations, to deal with dynamic changes, it's necessary to have this skill set. But one of the sleeper skills in emotional intelligence that lives in the stress management realm of emotional intelligence is called flexibility. It's our ability, it's a skill set in which we are capable of adapting or shifting our emotional state. Now, there's a couple of things that actually contribute to this skill of flexibility being strong. And one is impulse control. You see, when we have a circumstance that appears in front of us, impulse control is our ability to resist the bait, resist temptation, resist rash decision-making, resist the knee-jerk reaction. So if I have a circumstance of uncertainty appear before me, an email lands in my inbox, I read it, I feel myself reacting, not responding, reacting to it. That's my impulse control. I'm chomping at the bait. I'm taking the bait. Flexibility is our ability to avoid doing that, to recognize what our triggers are, to notice the impending emotional shift and stop it in its tracks and adapt or flex our emotional state. So if my initial reaction I call anger, agitation, uncertainty, stress, anxiety, flexibility gives us the opportunity to go, if I can create this emotion, then I have the power to create a different one. Which one do I want to create in this moment? Do I want to create easygoing? Do I want to create pleased, hopeful, focused, calm, balanced, discouraged, concerned? Which one do I want to create? This capacity to do so, developing our flexibility skill set, can be done in multiple ways. And this might seem weird, but stay with me. If you want to grow your skill set and flexibility to actively be able to adapt your emotion to the one that you want instead of the one that you're in a knee-jerk reaction to, then we have to practice being flexible in our day-to-day activities. For example, if you're used to going for a walk in a certain pattern, change the pattern. If you're used to eating your meal with your right hand, eat it with your left hand. If you're used to doing a certain order of things when you get ready in the morning, change the order. Flexibility is combating the rigid routines that we find ourselves in, just like knee-jerk emotional reactions. And so as you incorporate using flexibility in other areas of your life, you'll also increase your skill set to flex your emotional states.